And next up, I'm going to introduce Chris Polk. He's a local firefighter and paramedic and lifelong outdoorsman, hunter, and fisherman.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm a lifelong resident of Middle Tennessee. I'm a firefighter paramedic with 23 years of service to grateful citizens. I've been fortunate to enjoy Tennessee as an outdoorsman. That's most all of my life. I've hunted the local woods and shared the lakes and streams fishing with my family and friends. I made a decision some years ago that protecting Tennessee's environment and our natural resources for my children and future generations to enjoy was paramount. As a child, I recall hunting and fishing small family farms that had only well water to drink. The smell of sulfur coming from those wells was sometimes overwhelming, but the water itself was crisp and clean. I learned at an early age that the water we drink is one of our most vital resources, and it's very, very vulnerable. I also realized that the deer I harvested during hunting season depend on the same water and clean air that we all do. I've already seen droughts most every summer, dry rivers I've fished. In some parts of Tennessee, the wells are dry. This is some of our neighbors' sole source of drinking water. We've all seen floods and other sporadic weather interference that interrupt our hunting and fishing seasons. As a lifelong Tennessee outdoorsman, I want to teach my young kids to do the same. But I already see the impact of climate change, and it's time for there to be action on dealing with climate change. I want to protect the climate I hunt in and protect the fish I catch. Without immediate climate protection measures, there is no guarantee Tennessee's abundant fish and game will be around for my kids or future generations. Action to deal with climate change is needed now. This state and this nation are far too beautiful and precious for us to allow the resources countless generations prior to myself grew up with to be lost. There's common sense action we can take to protect it. When I grew up, we had values like you don't leave campsites worse than you found it. You don't burn rubber, or you don't burn plastic because it harms the air. You clean up your yard and you don't trash the woods. It's time for all of us to take responsibility and demand action with climate change. If you've ever tasted well water, if like me you've bagged a nice buck during season and felt the pull of a Tennessee largemouth on your fishing line, I'm here asking you today to stand with me and call for our elected officials to deal with climate change and protect our natural resources. Please demand action now. Thank you.